trying to do something. Okay. Sorry. Hey. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yes, so I'm the type of person when I post something and I feel like if you disagree, okay. If you don't like it that much, unfollow or video about your discrepancies on your own page, or what you feel is correct, go do it on your page. Because this is a dictatorship over here. This is my page, my thoughts, my everything. Okay, so if you're not coming here for for me, then keep it moving. You feel me? But anyway, I said that to say all of this. So it was a post that I seen. Well, I have been seeing it lately, but I saw it again recently, and I was like, I definitely want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So you know how people will say, well, you could say it in many ways, but the way I've been seeing it is like, oh, if everybody not lying, everybody say you the problem, you're the problem. So I'm gonna give my thoughts on that. So my thought is, if it's a group of people that's already against one person, or just for example, I think of it as, for example, racism. It isn't right, it isn't morally correct that we should be judging people by their color, but the whole one race think that color is wrong. And there's a lot of those people, and they're like, no, they gotta go. They gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get them out of here. The whole group is saying it, though. You know what I'm saying? But it does not make it right. It does not make them right. There's nothing wrong with that person. They're just a different skin color. Just because a lot of people think it does not make it right. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people, evil people that are doing evil things, they're not going to agree with the person that's telling them to do the right thing. They're going to say that person's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a scale. You got to teeter-totter on a scale. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who you're actually listening to. That's how I see it. It's like, okay, hey, good, how you doing? It depends on how you listen. Who are you listening to? Are you listening to people that think outside the box? Or are you listening to followers? Because the most people that are going to say, oh, yes, we agree, we're going with everybody, with what everyone else said. If 100 people are saying that person is the problem, I'm going to go with them because it's 100 of them. You're a follower, not a leader. And the people, and you don't know how to think for yourself. You're not a self-thinker. A person for themselves is going to examine the optics of the situation. Like, okay, I see 100 people over here coming against this one person. Let me see why. Let me examine. Let me investigate. Let me ask questions. Let me watch for myself. That's a self-thinker. That's a leader mindset. You know what I'm saying? So again, don't get caught up in following the crowd and missing out on a good person, missing out on a blessing because you running around with haters. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you gotta keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch who you taking advice from. Who, you know what I'm saying? And what group are you listening to? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can just say, oh, no, but it's up to you, your mindset. What are you going to believe? You know what I'm saying? You just going to run with the crowd, or you going to think for yourself? You know what I'm saying? You going to live for yourself, or you going to live for a group of people? You know what I'm saying? And then especially in toxic situations, you know what I'm saying? If people want to continue to be toxic and vile and evil, of course they're going to push out the person that is highlighting the evilness, that's speaking up against the wrong. Oh yeah, we gotta get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so gotta ask yourself: are you a self-thinker? Are you a follower? Are you a self-thinker, aka a leader, or a follower? All right, y'all. I see y'all at another time. I have an issue.